Dude, all right. Well, how about this? So, speaking of cue the deals, normally our Sunday night show, I'm going to cue the deals with you right now with a deal on a sale price on a Santa's Best tree. Doug Thompson's a representative from Santa's Best who brings us choices and choices in what is called the Fraser Fir. Good to have you here, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing really well.
Great.
When you saw these prices tonight, you came in, would your jaw drop a little bit?
I dropped a lot. I was like, wow.
We don't have a lot of time. We got 11 minutes. A lot of people making choices on trees, but this is Christmas in July.
Absolutely.
So if these trees sell out, are these trees coming back this holiday season?
No.
No, they're not.
No, they are not.
So
This
why
is
would
it.
somebody buy a Christmas tree in July? Here's why: the value, and more value. What are the sizes you have? What do you have here?
So we have a 5 foot here,
5 foot.
6.5 foot, and 7.5 foot.
Classic.
These are our most popular sizes.
Before we go through anything else,
Yep.
do we have a retail graphic on this, guys? Let me go through it. $159. QVC price is $266. Not retail value. The big guy, retail value on the, did you say 7.5 foot? Is $643.
That's huge.
It's more than twice as much as retail. More than twice as much at retail. Why? Here is why this is such an incredible deal. Let the light show begin.
Sure. We're starting on warm white, but one of the greatest things about Santa's Best LED light technology is you don't have to choose. You can go right to a multi, you can go right to that classic multi, this jewel tone multi, all within the same tree. I love this. This is kind of like that classic 70s, almost red, green, white type of combo. Blue and white, everything in between, red, white, and blue. Once you find a color that you like, it doesn't stop there.
I'm telling you.
You can even just go into different functions within that same color palette.
Everybody, think about this for a second. Back in the day, back in the 70s, back in my day, you cut down the tree.
That's right.
And then you put up a strand of white lights, and the next year maybe you put up a strand of the big old bulbs in the colored lights, right? But when the artificial tree phenomenon, pre-lit, took over, you had your choice: white lights or colored lights, which is phenomenal. There's no pine needles, not gonna cause a fire, not gonna have to buy the lights, they're pre-lit, you're in luck. However, you're also stuck. You're stuck with the white or you're stuck with the colored. Well, now Santa's Best has transformed that. That's why anything comparable to this is twice as much. This is a half price opportunity, and when they're gone because of this technology, right?
That's it. What we did is we were able to harness the power of that LED light technology. So LED is light emitting diode. The difference in that is your old bulbs were that incandescent, that filament wire that went through there. They got hot, they burned out, then you were frustrated. The great thing about LED is that they last for tens of thousands of hours. But what we've started to do is play with the different color palettes within that. If you go back to your elementary school days, you learn the color wheel, the Roy G. Biv type of thing. Everything is powered between those primary colors. And then if you want to, you can always play it safe and go back to warm white.
So when you say 201 functions, what do you mean 201? That's a combination between the lights flickering and glistening and the colors. If you do all of those, all the math on all those possibilities, it's 200 possibilities.
Yes, if you
That's
multiply
crazy.
it out, it's the most functions we've ever done on a tree. So to make it basic, you have 14 different light functions, you have 14 different settings, but then you have the color wheel piece in between, so you can even dial in some in-between colors.
You know what, everybody, are the lights down? Can everybody in the studio see this, right? Everybody at home? Let's just go through some of these. Again, sizes, if they're gone, they're gone.
Yep.
5, 6.5, and 7.5.
5 foot, 6.5 foot, 7.5 foot.
And don't like poo-poo the 5. A lot of people, assisted living, right? Smaller places, smaller condos, second tree. A lot of people got a second or third tree, want a smaller one. This is awesome. Before you go through the dance,
Sure.
how do I set this up?
This is so easy. This is all done with our easy power technology.
So there's no
the
lighting?
power is in the pole. You don't have to line anything up. It's one plug, 2 prongs, no power strip, and everything's, that 5 foot's just 2 sections. That's it. The other thing about that 5-foot, ultra versatile. So you could put that on a small table and get more height if you want to. You could put that in a kid's room or a kitchen.
Okay, now that we set this up, okay, now there you see your prices. There you see the 6 easy payments. The retail value is $600+ on the larger one. We got it for under $3. Now take us through these lights.
Sure. That 5-foot has 240 different LED lights that we string for you. 360 on this one, 420 on that. So just think about that alone. If you would bought just a typical strand of lights, they're usually 50 to a pack. So this is all pre-strung for you. And we start with a great base. This is a Douglas fir base, so we make our trees all look very realistic. So if you're gonna go the pre-lit tree category, it's gotta look real, right?
Yeah.
So we start with a real looking tree, then we put the lights on for you. And then within those lights, there's all of these different options. It's not just one option, it's over 200 options. Once you get there, you can start playing with all the different functions, playing around with that. Look at this, you can make this thing dance. Every night you can have a different look.
Every night?
Yeah, every night. Your neighbors will be like, what, are they changing the lights over there, or what are they doing?
Lights that you wouldn't normally see, like colors like that pastel purple, that violet. Could be sports colors of a favorite team of yours, right?
Exactly.
How about that? And there you go, coming back to classic. I love too that LEDs, when they first came out, did not have this warm white function, Doug.
No, this is what used to be called white.
Which is pretty,
but
right?
This is an option now, but this is kind of what white used to be. We were able to do warm white, and we were able to lock it down so that it has that incandescent look. Rick, I wanted to show you this too. We are on our brightest setting. Sometimes people at night, they want the lighter look. They want to kind of tone it down. You can take this down 2 more notches. So we even have a brightness feature within the LED.
Oh, the brightness feature.
Yep.
In fact, can we take a shot of his remote?
Yeah.
Like this is what you're getting?
Yep, this comes with it. It actually
there's a remote,
fits right onto the tree.
How about that? Now that is a remote.
Yeah. Your color wheel's down here, hooks onto the tree so you always know where the remote is.
Great.
Yeah. The brightness feature's here. It also has a timer feature. So if you get to a setting you like, you can turn this, it'll flash. It's now going to be 6 hours on, 18 hours off, no matter which color setting or what function you have it on. It knows that.
588 being the item number. 6 easy payments that anybody can take advantage of. Pastels, twinkling, glistening. Give us some of the dances, some of the light dances if you would.
Love to.
All here. And at a sale price that if this sells out, 7.5 most popular, not coming back. What do you got?
This is going by layer. This is something new we were able to do. So it's going layer and layer down the tree. So it's kind of mesmerizing.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, and you could do that glistening dance. You can do that movement all around. So many different effects within this. And then back to the classic white.
Lots and lots of technology.
Still that color.
In one beautiful tree. Does anybody do this like Santa's Best? Like other technologies out there, nobody does it like this, or if they come close to it. This is your proprietary technology, isn't it?
This is it. This is it. Dan, who you know, he works with our team, and he comes up with a lot of these technology features, and we lock them down. We get patents on them right away, and that way we secure these. We have a patent on our pole technology, our color technology as far as that warm white, and also our continuous on. I didn't even talk about that yet, but if one of these bulbs were to go out or to break off, you would never know it because the rest of the tree stays lit, the rest of the zone stays lit.
No kidding.
That is all continuous on. So you don't have that hassle of like, I got a light out.
So I'll give the objection, you handle the objection. Assembly, it's gonna be really tough to put together. What would you say?
So easy. This goes up in probably less than a minute. It's all together in one pole, one plug.
Even the stand comes with it?
Stand comes with it. Every tree has its own stand.
What about fluffing the tree or adjusting the tree next year?
Those days are gone. That used to be a very common thing with pre-lit trees. We now have memory steel technology built in. So when you take this out of the box, the branches literally fold out to you. They're hinged. And we were the first to do a 5-year warranty on our trees. So that's how we know year after year, when you pull this out of the box and take it out, it's gonna look just as great as it does the first time you get it.
Last minute and a half, let's bring the lights up actually. So I wanna show a couple other things with the lights up.
Yeah.
I wanna show the Fraser Fir story.
Yeah.
And as we see that, also, where is this in the big ultra slim, super slim. What category is this? Because there's a lot of different categories now.
It's a great question. This is like our mid-size. We call this our Goldilocks size. So it's right in between. It's not a slim, but it's not a big tree. You're not going to have to move a lot of furniture around to get this tree put up.
I like that. And what does Santa's Best do when it comes to even the needles?
Yeah.
Right?
We take a live tree, we make a mold of the live tree, and then that's how we produce our PVC and PE mixed trees. We also put in a little bit of the brown fleck, just like a natural tree would have as it's growing a new branch. So we make it look as real as possible. Your tree is your centerpiece of your home, especially at Christmas time. We want people to come in and love it instantly.
I'll tell you one thing. As you take a look at the number of lights on it, also take a look at the density of the tree.
Yeah.
Like you're not seeing the, I can't see the monitors from here, right?
Exactly.
It's really, really dense.
Yep.
How many lights on the 7.5 foot?
This one, let's see, 360.
Got it.
No, wait, 420, sorry.
420
420, 360, 240.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah,
You're out there.
that's all right.
5, 6.5, 7.5. Hey, thanks for winding up.
Hey, my pleasure.
This
Great to see you.
Introduction to Christmas in July. No, we're not done with it yet. We got a few more celebrations to go. But what a weekend it's been. Thank you so much for being a part of it, for watching and for being a part of it. I love this. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Speaking of my old age, I need a little help every now and then, right? Guess where I get some help? All right, first testimonial call, Plexiderm. It works. Here comes Courtney Kandavi to tell you why.
I wasn't going to give away your secret.